Okay, I think we're good here. Nice and live. Mic is hot. All right. Hello, everybody. GriffinOni here. Hello, random creator. We are back here with another live stream of Pokemon Scarlet. I'm sorry that I have been kind of relatively quiet on my channel this week. This week has just been very busy, and I have been kind of focusing on trying to kind of circumvent a lot of the schedule conflicts that I have coming up. And schedule conflicts I ran into today for sure. I had a soccer game that I had to sing the national anthem at, and I was not interested in staying around for the soccer game, but I had to be at that stadium for easily over 2 hours in preparation for that, so that just absolutely got in the way of this. But we're here! And, yeah, that's why I'm kind of doing this late, so I do, I do apologize for the tardiness, but we're not going to be able to do Pokemon Odyssey today because I don't want to do like a full, like long stream of that. But at the very least, we're at least going to stick around for this. So, just need to take care of a couple things. Okay. Okay. A couple things. Okay. All right, random creator has subscribed. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Sorry, just had to do a couple of prep items here, but now that's gotten out of the way, let's go ahead and head to the live scene and get Pokemon Scarlet up and running. I do need to pause the music here, so that's all taken care of, and I do need to set up my projectors and get everything all lined up, but once we kind of get the ball rolling, it will not stop. We're just gonna go ahead and clear that away. There we go. Okay. We got that here. Gonna decrease a couple things here, and then move this window over here. See a lot of people coming in on the TikTok stream. Awesome, much appreciated, much appreciated. And I need to turn my volume down on my headphones. All right, let's go. Also, I got pizza. Okay, so last time, as I recall correctly, we took care of another gym, and I believe we've gotten Koraidon fully maxed out in terms of his abilities. So now he at least his ability to glide. He does not have the ability to properly fly. That's left behind DLC, which, you know, if we get far enough into this mini series of me streaming the game and going through it. I may do the DLC for this, even though I've done the DLC properly for Violet on the channel. But we'll see what happens. What matters for the immediate moment is we need to focus on the next objective. So let me see what needs to be done. Okay. So we have quite a few people. So we only have like a few things to do left. It's mainly taking care of the last gym leader and then the members of Team Star. So I think yeah, we're gonna head right here next. And oh no, I did not mean to do that. I wanted to go to the Pokemon Center nearby. There we go. What's up, Wombat? Appreciate you coming by, my dude. Luna the Dragon Goddess has subscribed. Much appreciated. Oh, a lot of Pokemon in here. Oh, give me gold. Okay, so which way do I need to go? I need to go this way. Hold up. I hear another gimme gold. Gotta get those gimme ghouls, my friend. It's important. And I believe also now we have the ability to climb, which is going to make going up all these areas a lot easier, just in terms of navigating the place and avoiding certain enemy Pokemon. How's your evening going? Honestly, it was pretty tumultuous because I had to do a thing at a soccer game, but I'm just glad to be back home. It's one of those things where we, my choral society and I did national anthem at a local soccer game, and I hope it goes over well. And like, because like the purpose of us doing that was to like really kind of help network our society, and I really hope that that works out, because this is a rough experience doing that. And if we can walk away from that, at least getting one person to join our society, then I would consider that a win. But I can't say for certain that it will be a win at this time. I'm gonna move this up so I can see certain things a little easier. Okay, there. It bugs me when I can't see my sound bars properly. Oh, hello. I got some photos, because there are certain people at the society that are still at the soccer game. I just didn't want to do it. I just didn't want to stick around for it. My evening isn't going too badly, as I've been working on some custom figures for most of today, and I just decided to take a break. But fingers crossed the site visit goes well. Thank you, I appreciate that. Really working on figurines. I can't do that kind of stuff. My friend Nihil, he does that sort of stuff. We actually have a running joke in kind of our mutually shared server that he has like his own voice chat that's just called Nihil's Art Corner, and that's in reference to the fact that back in our college days, Nihil would just spend a lot of time painting in his corner of the lounge. Oh, there's a Sneasel. That's not what I want to deal with right now. I'm trying to find the next leader of Team Star. Yeah, we're fine. There we are. Yeah, I didn't think so. Because they're not gonna make it that easy for me. Back up, kid. Can't casually waltzing it like you're one of our stars. Run the joint. If you want in, ring the bell by the entrance and storm the base like a decent person. Make a large rest of parts of base off the 1993-1998 Kinder toy line. Ooh. Interesting. Well, it looks like the game won't let me cheese my way in, so I guess I'll just have to break in and storm their base and just Destroy all of their infrastructure like a decent person. I don't think I properly exposed the area. Well, at least not in Scarlet version. I know I absolutely did in Violet version because we got another shiny Pokemon from this area in another stream. Welcome, B. Sorry, that's the next accuracy. Potion. Infinite money for days. Yeah, Nihil is all big on like vehicles of war. So he'll do pull up. No. So he'll do like model planes, model ships, and tanks. He loves his tanks. He's a big fan of tanks. He once got a Panzer Girls book, and he was disappointed that it was filled with anime girls instead of tanks. Speaks volumes as to the nature of his character. All right, I want to switch to Gabrias. Working on a pack of Herenosaurus today, inspired by the Telltale Jurassic Park game. And I'm almost done with the final one. I just need to attach custom parts to the base body. Oh, man, that is serious commitment when you're making, like, custom parts for that. Little bro, I'm back. Nice. Got a few mates of mine who piece together and paint model vehicles. Nice. Okay. I am going to use a couple of rare candies on Gabrias because I want my boy to become a man. There we go. Now we win the game. Muscle and crunch, absolutely. Uncle Sutiab here at it. Appreciate you coming by, Sutiab, as always. All right. I think we're just about ready here. Do me a favor and go home already, will ya? No, I want to see the boss of the Navi squad. Take me to Don Atticus. Like I said, kid, the boss told me not to let any outsiders pass these gates. That includes you. Or Dustin or G&G. I don't care. I'm not leaving until you let me talk to Don Atticus. Give me a break, little doofus. People are listening to me arguing about something. What do you want to do? I'm gonna go say hello. Hi. Huh? Oh, great. Here comes another rando to ruin my day. You know what? My clothes are generic enough. I don't mind being called an NPC. I think Gruntwork Team Star newbies would be this much of a chore. Oh my god, that stupid... Oh my god, what's his name? I just had it in my mind. Hold on, Mr. Grunt. I think this one might be GriffinOni. Wait, GriffinOni? That kid who picked a fight with Team Star? Prepare to be raided. I knew it. Oh boy, this ain't good. Everyone else is in the base is still asleep since we were up all last night playing video games. Yo, Sam. Leave it to me, Mr. Grunt. I'll buy some time for you to go wake up the others. What? Yeah, and what's in it for you? Don Atticus will be in danger if there's no one here to defend the base. I owe that man my life. He's my dear compadre. And when crisis calls, one has no choice but to rally those dear to him, no matter the cost. Gimmickle, please stop talking. Yeah, I have no idea what you're on about, kid, but thanks for the big assist. God damn it. All right, you villain. If you're Don Atticus, prepare to face my wrath. Bring it on. Yeah! Quite a few of the customs I've done have had their parts bought from Marco Makes on Etsy, but most I just mold and blend in 3D print. Person had an engineer, IT diploma. Yeah, now, dude, that's impressive. That honestly is very impressive. I wish I had the knowledge and wherewithal to do all that. All right. We're absolutely here too late, but I don't care. Because that's just going to make going through this whole process a lot quicker. Besides me being respectful of everyone's time. Trudel. Oh, yes. Hope we get Earthquake relatively soon. A top babe, but I'm no warrior. I am no warrior, and I will never fight again. Don Atticus, I'm sorry, I failed you. Gimmickle, shut up! GriffinOni, are you alright? I was standing watch when I heard a ruckus all of a sudden. Don't you mean a commotion? I got worried that maybe something had happened to you over here. No fair, you had backup this whole time. I used one Pokemon. Is this the boy of one of the Academy students? He doesn't look like he's from Team Star. You're right, I'm not a member of Team Star, but Don Atticus is my compadre. I have to see him no matter what. Well, clearly you have your reasons for being here. GriffinOni, I'd like to ask this boy some questions. You go ahead and get started on the base. Might I borrow you for a chat, my man? Don't worry, I won't bite. Who says my man to a child? I don't work too many hours either, which just means I can work on projects most days and not have to worry about taking up most of my day. Nice. Go to Michigan by Internet Chat for 3 surprise shiny Pokemon. Oh, I got your way covered, my guy. All 4 of the forbidden shiny Pokemon are now up for grabs, and I got them. I got them. You think this is my first rodeo? I literally came home from work yesterday. It's like, all right, let's try to gotta pull up Scarlet, gotta pull up Violet, gotta get those boys into my PCs. They're just sitting there nice and comfy. I love the blue fish. Within that base lies Team Star's Poison Crew, the Navi Squad. Their boss Atticus designed the outfits for the team. You could say he has clever hands. The guy's also a bit of an eccentric. You can never tell what he's going to do next. So since it's beyond us to predict how he'll respond to a declaration of war, just take out as many of the squad's Pokemon as you can until Atticus shows his face. Ring the bell on the gates when you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Navi squad off the map. I appreciate, I'm going to say this much, and this may not seem like a big deal, but one thing I do appreciate about the more modern Mystery Gift event Pokemon is that they do give you Mystery Gift Pokemon with optimal stats in nature. Because they're kind of a little more random in the old days. So I appreciate that they kind of realize, hey, you know what? Let's just give them exactly what they want. Seems the folks behind Operation Star Fool are probably making a move against our base. You know what that means, gang. Time for the Shambright and avenge our teammates. Hey, little Drew, just so you know, if you got skills to be 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, our boss might deem you worthy to meet in person. Heh, break a leg. Give me a goal, I swear to God. I need to get away from this man. What's up? Oh, well, there's man. I love how I say, oh, I gotta get away from this man. And then fall immediately, man comes into the chat. Speaking of which, give me goal, go after him! Go force capitalism! Destroy the enemies! If you got any suggestions, give me a shout as I make Pokemon figures my coworkers put on the desk. If you have any idea, as I said, let me know. Tell you what, since you have put that offer on the table, make it Gastrodon. Gastrodon, I feel like is a good paperweight for desks. Also, it's just physically sound for desks because you put it down and then you don't have to worry about like really positioning it in any specific way. It's also my favorite Pokemon, so I am biased. Pokemon Scarlet. My Pokemon Scarlet name is Goku. Nice. Goku is a cool dude. Not a great father though. But I've kind of I've accepted that. He is just not the smartest man out there. He is a battle savant. He's smart at what he does. But my Pokemon store name is literally Joe Mama. No joke. Nice. Hey guys, hype in the chat. Among Us is on screen. So you know the Among Us jokes write themselves. Credit where it's due. These Pokemon appear a little less frequently, so this has actually taken me over 2 minutes to finish. I need to go find 2 more. All right, there's 2 more. Go capitalism! All right, there we go. Agreed. In fact, I'm watching Dragon Ball Daima. Nice. I need to get around to watching it properly. I have, I've seen the clips, and I know generally what happens. I like Akira Toriyama's take on certain things that happen. Pray forgive my son entry. 'Tis I, Atticus. You're that scoundrel GriffinOni, I take it? You have some nerve bearing your fate to Team Star? Come then, villainous wrench. A plunge into grim poison shall be your well-deserved fate. On guard. Good luck on your battle. I seriously doubt we're gonna need luck. I'm way over level for this. Plus, I have a guard chomp. Naught but punishment awaits thee, wretch. A plague on your house. So all joke's on you. I don't have a house. I have an apartment. Well, I got done sucker punched. Certain moves can poison with a mere glance. Trouble scouted for thy Pokemon's sake. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, no, this is about to send out Reverum. As if Reverum's not already out. Oh, no. He actually is sending in a proper Reverum. Okay. Then let's do some Terrestrialization and really go all in. Hello, Zilla. All right, let's get Bulldoze in. Garchomp looks a little silly with that hat, but results speak for themselves. That was a terrestrialized quad super effective Bulldoze. Oh, he's got Muck next up. Again, I absolutely should have done this sooner, but I didn't, and so now I get the benefits of just absolutely destroying this guy. You need to give me a taste of mine own poison? Fine! I will fight on to the bitter end! Yeah, also Garchomp is super overpowered. Oh wow, Reverum actually got in a hit. But his speed harshly fell. That's cute. Bulldoze. Credit where it's due. They actually survived. Oh, interesting. Reverum has toxic debris as an effect here. There we go, baby. An extra layer of toxic spikes. Doesn't matter, though. It would have only mattered if I was in a position where I had to switch up my Pokemon, but it did not. Gabrias took care of it all. Forgive me, my friends. Honestly, Magikarp is them. Yeah, you right. Forgive me, my friends. Time for a flashback. About a year and a half ago. I love him without his mask on. Like, seriously, why would you hide such a gorgeous man behind all that fabric? Forgive me. It took a goodly time to procure the required materials. Whoa, sick. These boots are insane. That is, yeah, they're so insane they're practically pants. Ah, yes. The move Flame Charge was my muse for those particular pieces. This outfit is everything I imagined it would be. Thank you so much. I merely wish to create a costume worthy of the great infernal area. If it aligns with your vision, then I am content. Magikarp is only good for its evolution. Seems our outfit upgrades are all wrapped up then. Thanks a ton, Atticus. With you two looking like absolute beasts, anyone who crosses us will be sweating bullets. You're so good at this sorts of crafty things, Atticus. Those people bullying you because you geek out over old-fashioned stuff are out of their minds. The way of the ninja is rough and fraught with thorns. I neither expect nor desire sympathy from the unrefined rebel. Oh, someone's getting fired up. Watch out, world. Our Atticus has fighting words. Yeah, don't listen to the haters, Atticus. I think you're really cool. Alright, gang, let's move on to the next step. It's time to put our backs into our battle training, so we're all prepared for Operation Star. We gotta be stronger than everyone else in the team. That's what being a boss means. Indeed it does. Henceforth, I will devote myself heart and soul to honing my battle skills. For the sake of the team, I would give my very heart and soul, but I cannot defy the rules. Our code must be obeyed. And so, this badge is mine to keep no more. I entrust it to thy care. I just love that I cannot process what is going on. Welcome to the Dog King. Today's contraption 2 contains a technique that allows one to cover their foes in gunk. We got TM 102 Gunk Shot. God bless. Very powerful physical poison type move, though personally I prefer Poison Jab. GriffinOni is thy name, is it not? You have the utterly bested me, but thy victory stirred no bitterness within me. Such was its brilliance. Don Atticus. My compadre? It seems this little fellow has been dying to speak to you face to face. Don Atticus, please hear what I have to say. I only need a moment. Whatever brought you all the way here? I came to help you. If you don't start going to class again, you'll be expelled from the academy, right? And the other kids at school and I were getting bullied real bad. Oh, you and University Tar saved us. Thanks to Operation carried out, we were able to go to school again. If you got expelled for being the good guys, that'd be the worst thing ever. Forgive me. Haven't you heard anything from the big boss? Nay, we've heard not a whisper since that fateful day. Without the big boss, Team Star cannot carry on. Without the team, the bright and merry student life we seek lies beyond our reach. We've no choice but to defend our bases till the big boss returns to us. Yet, you evidently trust this big boss of yours a great deal. Who exactly are they? In truth, not one of us has met them in the flesh. By their own word, they are a recluse. As with the rest of us, 'twould seem bullying was to blame. That's awful. Though their name and face be unknown to us, they are nonetheless our precious comrade. Our only choice is to maintain our vigils from the bases, awaiting the day of their return. So that's why you don't go to school. But still, don't ever think that Team Star is all you had, Don Atticus. You got a lifelong compadre in me, and don't you forget it. My compadre, I owe you a great debt. It seems we're one step closer to the truth behind Team Star's truancy and the bullying at the academy. But more importantly, I can't believe I had no idea about the issues the students are struggling with. They have friendships that hold dear and reasons for acting as they do. I just couldn't see it. It's shameful how oblivious I've been. Ha! I believe Team Star to be the one and only treasure of my life. Methinks I may have been mistaken. I want to check once. There's anything here. No. Okay, where's it to toe? GriffinOni, it's me. Atticus and Star Badge is not yours then. Kimigul, I swear to God. I'm gonna find this darn thing. I see. Now that the boss has been taken down, the Navi squad days are numbered. Now Atticus, too. Sorry, I got a lot on my mind right now. So Operation Starfall, you've taken down all but 2 bases, so it's fair to say it's going well. Seems like a good time to let you know what we're ultimately aiming to achieve. Our final goal is to defeat the mastermind that first recruited the 5 squad bosses and created Team Star, the one they call the Big Boss. Who is this Big Boss? Who knows? They control the 5 squad bosses from the shadows. That's all anyone can say. If we defeat this person and get them to declare the team disbanded, that'll be it for Team Star. Since the Big Boss never set up their own base and keeps our identity hidden, I take it they're not one for the spotlight. But once all the squad bosses are out of action, the Big Boss will finally have to take the stage. Now about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Alright, 7,000 LP. And we can now make more kinds of TMs. Have your Pokemon load strong moves so they can continue to be of use in the operation. My supply unit rep will be with you soon. Hey there, GriffinOni. That sounded like a pretty serious phone call. Right on a fool by no one. I wasn't talking to you. So friendly. Ah! Oh, come on. Enjoy the color scheme. Be unified in it. So that mastermind you're talking about, Cassiopeia's mentioned them to me too. Teen Star's founder, the person who's caused all kinds of misery at the academy. If we don't take him down, I'll lose what I treasure most in the world. You'll lose your treasure? No, I just... that's right, you need your reward. Here, take it before I forget. Alright, we got lots of Pokemon materials. Alright, I'll be off then. Oh, GriffinOni, don't lose to those guys. Hello, Zilla. Okay, so, first of all, you need to shut up. I'm so tired of hearing you. The gimme goal, not anyone in the chat, obviously. So, here's what I'm going to say. I'm sorry I didn't say anything earlier on Infinity Freddy, but in regard to your comments, so I agree, if we're talking strictly in terms of gameplay, yeah, Magikarp, Weedle, and Caterpie are all weak and not really of any use. But the thing is, if you look at the Pokedex entries for Magikarp, you'll see that it can survive in just about any water environment, no matter how polluted. It can jump over mountains, which does require a great deal of physical strength to do. And the tips of his head are as hard as diamond. So yeah, from a gameplay did that Impidimp just fall off the cliff? From a gameplay perspective, it's not a good Pokemon. I agree. But I'm of the opinion that it's just kind of more of the lore of a Pokemon. Plus, if every Pokemon were the best Pokemon, there wouldn't be any point in raising more than one. I think there is merit to having weak Pokemon that have good characteristics. And Magikarp's whole shtick is that it is weak. Yes, but it's about how Pokemon is written. And I feel like if a Pokemon is implemented well with the story, it can be put to great use. That's why I love Xatu in the Mystery Dungeon games, but not in the main game. Because Xatu in the Mystery Dungeon games is interesting. Okay. Let's think about what we want to do next, shall we? Okay, I could take on another Member Team star. I could really go either way. I think just to interchange, let's go to Monte Nevera and fly up here. Hello there, Clara. Welcome to the stream. Nope, come on. There we go. There we go, Koraidon. Now we're doing things here. The universe wouldn't Arceus be the best Pokemon because, like, you know, Pokemon equivalent of a god? Yes, but I will say there's a fair argument to be made for Necrozma. Just because of the its capacity to absorb light and just basically infinitely gain power. So it is, like, theoretically possible, but yeah, Arceus is definitely cream of the crop. Don't you hate the little coin guys whose names shall not be spoken? Listen, I don't hate Gimmighoul. I just hate that it requires just an obscene amount of Gimmighoul coins to evolve it. Like, I get what they were going for, because its evolved form is the 1000th Pokemon. So it's like, you need to get 1,000 Gimmighoul coins to evolve it. But it's like... So how are you going to implement this Pokemon in future games? So, someone finally says my name correctly. Well, whenever I say a name, I just think of, like, Clara Oswald from Doctor Who. I don't typically think Clara, even though I am from Texas and therefore would be obligated to go that direction. Okay. Grab this, EXP Candy M. And now we are in Monte Nevada. And this is where we need to go for our next gym fight. Ah, yes, the impossible girl. I also like the actress because she, the actress that plays Clara, I can't remember her name. She plays Melia from Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. You are a cool guy. I really hope that you're saying that because I am genuinely a cool person and not because I'm on a mountain. I mean, I'll take it either way, but I'd rather take the former reason. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have Gabrias handle this one again. Okay, GriffinOni. Okay, I want to do one more thing before we continue on, just as a reminder. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay, post here. And send. And then post. Alright. Trust me. Jenna Coleman. Yes, Jenna Coleman. Thank you very much. Okay. So, in my respective chats, just as a reminder, because I still have not gotten my bot working the right way, I've posted links to my Discord server, so if you guys want to join the Discord server, feel free to do so. I meant to get a bot that was that should have advertised everything, but evidently Nightbot's not working today, so I'll have to work out the specifics of that later. Hey, don't have Discord? That's all right, buddy. I still appreciate you being here. I'm just here to put things out there. It's finally time for your last gym, right? I heard from Rika. But I'm 0% worried about you. I know you got this. Even La Primera seems like she wants to keep an eye on you. Hello, Goofy Guy 2.1. Maybe I'll go find her so we can cheer you on together when you battle the gym leader. So go have a battle that's fruitful for you and for the crowd. Welcome to the Monte Nevada gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is GriffinOni, yes? Great. Now, in order to face a gym leader rhyme, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here's the Monte Nevada gym. That means warming up the audience for the main event. That's right. You're the opening act. I'll stay here until the very end. Appreciate it. Your job is to get up on stage, show some dead fierce Pokemon battles, and get the crowd excited before the gym leader's concert begins. You can start the gym test by speaking with MC Sledge in front of the stage outside. That's a stupid name. Now get out there and have fun. What about Awana? Our precious ghost boy on the bench. Love Mimikyu. Yeah, and Mimikyu's the best. Easily. Oh. That was a weird camera angle. You guys saw that, right? Is this Nuzlocke stuff or just a regular playthrough? It's just a casual, chill playthrough. We're just playing through the game. Yo, Tranny, you the one performing the open act today? My name's MC Sledge. This is the stage right here. So here's the deal. We're going to have you do some double battles. This is where you have 2 Pokemon fight on each side. Now let's just sledge up double the opponents to get the audience twice excited. The venue will be so hot it'll melt the Monte Nevada snow. Once you get the audience worked up and ready to go, that'll be our cue for the leader to take the stage. That's how you pass the gym test, yo. Your opening act begins as soon as you get up on the stage. There'll be no backing down until you win 3 times in a row, so make sure you're ready. Bye, Sledge IQ. Understood. Thank you. You good on the deets to the opening act at our gym test? Ready to sledge him up? Yeah, let's just go. Sweet, just play it by ear and you'll do great. Head up on the stage. You guys hear about Gregory Sipes, the guy who plays Beast Boy from The Everything and Kevin from Ben 10? Recently got diagnosed with Parkinson's, and then Warner Bros. Promptly fired him. Which, I don't like that. This guy like the ultimate yapper or something? Possibly. Mimikyu #1 favorite just below that. Snivy, as it was my first Pokemon. That's really cute. Cool. Mimikyu is definitely the best Pikachu clone in my opinion. Even though it's technically not a Pikachu clone, but that's the point. Anyway, What's up, Montenegro? Today's opening match will be 3 back-to-back double battles by our challenger here, GriffinOni. And the first of their 3 opponents will be a young performer who makes it look like a breeze. Why are they bringing in children for this? Also, his eyes were definitely blacked out earlier. The one and only Toss. Double battles. No, double battles. That means 1 + 1, right? Can you do that math? Okay, this kid doesn't know how to add up to 2, and yet he's in charge of running a first. That's actually shit. Whatever. What are the rules? Also, I do appreciate that this battle does have unique music for the situation. Man looks moist critical. Yeah, he does. Absolutely looks like moist critical. All right, here's a really cool thing about this situation. And this is the reason why I had Gutters and Zip Top in the front. So I can use Discharge all I want, and it won't do anything to Garchomp. I can go all in on those 2, not to worry about dealing damage. So let's go. Gutters use Crunch. Shup is dead. Ash Pikachu is OP to the point it's not even Pikachu anymore. Yeah. Oh, no, play rough. Wow, 1,000 man, I'm gonna call my friends to come cheer you on. Oh yeah, so this particular gym has a gimmick of where when you do particularly well, you get stat boost. So in this case, I got both my attacks boosted up. And like I said, Crunch, Discharge, we're gonna do real nice here. No damage. Well, no damage for my own attacks. 1 + 1 is 2, right? Right? Whoa, double battles. Lord knows how much I love those during Gen 5. Yeah, double battles are great. Triple battles are like between the ones they introduced in Gen 5. I prefer triple battles over rotation battles. Rotation battles is just like an extra layer of annoying for switching. The audience is cheering got a little louder. The Montenegro stage has all the latest tech. The more excited the audience gets, the more the stage will light up. Keep on sledging. You got this. Oh, and by the way, he fully healed my team, in case that wasn't made apparent. And our challenger that's opponent will be a musician with a bit of a unique style. It's Lonnie. What is he doing in the side? Referee? Strong compliments weak. Harmony of 2 Pokemon battling in unison. Oh, God. You saw that, right? Her neck just kind of cricked into place. All right, Lanny. It's like, keep it together, girl. I honestly think Lanny's more of a threat than the Pokemon. Like, look at her. She's ready to throw down. She's ready to punch my face in. All right. Let's see. Considering our option, I'm going to go with Crunch again. Bulldoze would be useful to double battle. What is he doing on the side in battle? Oh, you know what? I guess he's just trying to get like the audience pumped up. Even though that's technically my job. Nightshade. Good move used under the right circumstances. And the nice thing about Nightshade is its fixed damage to 40, which isn't great, but isn't terrible. That trainer might actually be really good. Come on, you can do it. I almost knocked out 2 Pokemon at once. There we go, baby. Haunt is done. Lanny has been dealt with properly. That was a harmony. It was cacophony. Listen, my Pokemon work in a perfect harmony because I can... Bro's terrible at it. There's a proper Western way. Lanny ready to throw some hands. Yeah, no, absolutely. All right, it's getting really excited. The opening act turned the cheering and the stage lighting up to 11. By the way, I definitely did not heal you just now. What a surprise for a new challenger. Who would have thought they'd sledge it up this much? Though I wouldn't know because I'm Canadian. Next is your last opponent, and none other than And oh, now we're fighting him, MC Sledge. I don't like his eyes. I'm American. I'm Texan, so I can definitely tell you that's absolutely how we do in Texas. Being an MC isn't my only forte. I can battle too. I'll sledge you up real good at double battle. So that's why he was on stage. To fake us out. God, his eyes got so intense. Alright. We're gonna do crunch on Sableye and discharge. Between those two moves, that should be fine. Crunch is not super effective on Sableye because it's part dark type, but between crunch and discharge, you should be fine. Though stockpile could be mildly concerning. Yeah, that's what I thought. Driplin's paralyzed though, so we'll be fine. Sableye done. Double level up for my boys. Nice move choice. You really sledged it up, MC Sledge. You guys really thought long and hard about the writing for that one, huh? Now you may have thought your next fight was the gym leader, but it was actually me, MC Sledge. Oh my god, you guys. Alright, Gabrias, let's finish this up. Oh, I forgot about Aftermath. Drifblim's a bomb. It was you sledged me up. I never want to see the word sledged again. Not spoken by anyone here. But I guess I'm going to hear it at least 2 or 3 more times. The honest, his excitement has reached a fever pitch. Really? It seems as dead as a graveyard. Get it? Come on, we all love a good JoJo meme. Now I love the good JoJo memes. They're great. Oh, awesome! This is a great battle. What happened to the coconut? Nah, don't worry about it. Oh, lucky, that was a rare sight. Thank you, GriffinOni. Congratulations, you passed the gym test. Give a round of applause, everybody. Very, very nice. Now, I feel a good sense of unity in the crowd. Perfecto, we're ready to go for the main event. Come on, everybody, say it with me. This is what you've all been waiting for. Give it up for the MC of RIP, Rhyme! Oh god, now I gotta do her lines in verse or it's gonna bug me. Rhyme, 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 rhyme. Here we go. What's all this noise I'm hearing? This crowd's so loud it would wake the dead. Let me tell you what I hear. Y'all feeling good? Yeah, we're feeling good. Rhyme, 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 rhyme. Woo! Thanks for the killer opener, baby. Now get this started for real. Now this is the time, Kiga. Let's go. Congrats on the gym test. Oh, sick, yo. Thanks. Give us a minute for some rhyme time. You feel me? Rhyme time. More like rhyme time. Go ahead and tell the lobby how you passed. Okay, it's so silly. It's like, I'm gonna go here, and then it could be like, well, go back out there. All right, fantastic opening act. Gee, thanks. Yes, I'm ready to challenge Rhyme, the MC of RIP. Ole so rapping in these days, damn. Yo, yo! Sounds like there might be a rap battle going on this stage. I'm sorry, I thought this stage was set up because of me. What's this random scrub doing on stage? This is my time, this is my day. You're not gonna stand in my way. Listen up, Rhyme, your reign ends here. You're gonna get rung up by this pro cashier. Boom. Okay, you know what? I'm not doing sound effects for beatboxing, especially when there's already beats in the background. That's stupid. Pro cashier, well, I'm about to check out. Must have got your rhymes on deep discount. Please, you think you can step up to my game? Fool, I got Rhyme right there in my name. I'm a spectre from which there is no protector, and bitter unto me you will render when the crowd sees you're a mere pretender. Is the FNF. You want to end my reign? Yeah, keep dreaming. Buy a book of rhymes, kid, and start reading. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm done. You want my rights totally whipped, but I'll be back maybe after my next shift. Hold up. Where are you going? That's all you got? After my next shift? Seriously, boss of a joke. Come on. It rhymed. That was over way too fast. It gets boring when the crowd, if no one makes me a fight to keep it. Hey, my opener's back. You here for a rap battle or a gym battle? I could do rap battle. I'm down to. I'd be more down to it if I had the capacity to talk, but that's a whole other issue. Ha! You got jokes. We both know why you're really here. You were captivated by that show I put on, huh? I rap what's in my soul, baby. Weaving words into a symphony of poetry. Don't try it with me. You won't last one round. I'm like 7 Lab. My meal look will lock you down. You like that? You feel me? Absolute scary cat indeed. Let's go. Heh, well, let's get to it. You're a Pokemon trainer, so battle me and show me who you are. My music's not all that top to the charts. My skills with ghost types are the best around. I have Crunch on a Garchomp. You will lose this. Lest you forget it, my name is Rob, and I'm known as the MC of RIP. Dead or alive, let's make this a vibe. Let's go. This is a situation where I would love for the Jimmies to be a little more customized based on the situation. We don't mess around in Monte de Bear. On my stage, we do double. Don't let that scare ya. Alright, let's actually do this. Oh, wait, no. Bulldoze actually does hit the opposing, my ally member. Never mind. Let's do this. We'll focus on Mimikyu and then Discharge as well. Let's go. Chosen us a battle rhyme. You too, Student Kid. Student Kid has a name. She will die. All right. So Mimikyu's disguise goes down, and I believe in Gen 8, they made it so that way when the disguise gets busted, Mimikyu loses about 1/8 of its HP, which I personally don't like. I understand that like a free hit is a little bit overpowered, but honestly, in Gen 7, it was absolutely necessary when fighting a certain big dragon Olight. All right, Mimikyu's nice and paralyzed. So we're looking nice there. Oh, sad, super effective move. That's so tight. Rhyme, rhyme, rhyme. Oh, yeah, it did get a super effective hit on Garchomp. Dang. Just an accuracy boost, though, so we should be fine. All right, we know that Discharge will knock it out, so let's go again. There we go. Oh, more Icy Wind. May want to switch out. I realize that on Garchomp there may be a problem, but well, we'll see what happens. Next up, Toxtricity. This is the Pokemon that she plans to terrestrialize. But around Pokemon went down. Woo, this is so exciting. So not gonna lie, never really liked the rap much. More orchestral metal and jazz. Probably see me listening to the Howl's Moving Castle theme or maybe some of the older Pokemon music. That's fair. That's totally fair. I am very sympathetic to the Pokemon GameCube soundtrack. I particularly like that. You're gonna play? All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Because using, well, no, I need to operate under the assumption that she's gonna terrestrialize Toxtricity. So we're gonna do this. Get better, lads. Enjoy this last track. Turn up for a grave rattling good time. Yep. See. They emerge from the graves. Even the little dog up there is so cute. Remember the mic? Even the dead rise up. DJ G-Rave over there sure is feeling it. That is scary. So now Toxtricity is a pure ghost type as opposed to a poison electro type. Nope. Nope. My speed went down a little too much. But we are totally fine. I'm gonna set a link code, try to link trade Pokemon if you want. I'm gonna pass on that for now. I appreciate it, but I try to avoid doing that on stream. Just kind of focus on the goings on here. Okay. So Toxtricity is Ghost, so I don't need to worry about it being poisoned. Nintendo still plans to add more GameCube games associated with Pokemon Coliseum Gale of Darkness. Yeah, no, I absolutely freaked out. I freaked out hard when I saw that. If you go like deep into my channel, you'll find a video of my like reaction to that particular direct, and I lost it. Like I was making sounds out of my mouth that I had not made in years. I'm gonna try a Sucker Punch. Waboosh! Not enough. Let's see if I'm better with Night Slash. Protean. So now I'm a pure dark type as opposed to a dark, or well, grass dark. Well. Did you tear any of your Pokemon? No, not. I'm really into it. Mr. Gen 5 victory is before. It felt cool hearing that game open about. Yeah, no. Gen 5 final Pokemon music, peak music. That is absolutely the best. No questions there. Alright, I'm pretty sure we'll be fine with just these two. Alright, Houndstone is done. And with all that... Oh, Josuke wants to learn Feather Dance. No. There we go, boys. I have the Titan of Great Tusk as my Pokemon. Nice. Give it the Ghost, really not my style. I'll let you have this one, though, baby. Ha! Great battle, chillin' and thrillin'. You got spirit, kid. You've earned my gym badge, all right. And how about a VIP pass for my next show, too? I'll never use it. Not because I don't want to, because there is no way to do it aside from this arbitrary photo implying that I did. With 8 gym badges, you'll be able to catch Pokemon of any level. And I'll be sure to listen to what you have to say, too. I'm feeling so good that I think I'm also going to let you have this. TM114, Shadow Ball. Great move. Too bad it's over. Make your way back to my stage sometime. Maybe next time we rap battle instead. Who knows? Sure you got some scary good adventures ahead. I'll be cheering for you. Later. Better not install Quetzalcoatl here. You right. GriffinOni, Garchomp. Garchomp has a name and it's Gobnias. Thank you. I worked very hard to legally change their name. You did it. I'm so happy for you. This is the best. I know I said I wasn't worried, but my heart was still pounding the whole time. I also have Basque Legion. Nice. Most impressive, GriffinOni. A shining display of talent, I must admit. Seriously, pat yourself on the back. You beat every single gym. Which means, indeed. Now that you've gathered 8 gym badges, all that's left is take on the Pokemon League. If you hope to stand alongside Nemona as a fellow champion, head to the Pokemon League. That is where you can take the champion assessment. Yeah, hurry up and get to my rank. I'm itchy for a battle of equals. I gotta take the time while you're facing the Pokemon League to fine-tune my Pokemon's moves and revamp all my tactics. Well, good luck, GriffinOni. Wish me luck, too. It's unusual for me to see her so excited, though perhaps not for you. She must really be happy she can finally have a friend who can keep pace with her own talents. They're a special kind of strength that only can be reached by competing with a good rival. Count me among those eager to see how far you two can go. In any case, I'll be waiting for you at the Pokemon League, northwest of Mesagosa. All right, Mimikyu. What do you got? Aww. That was 100% worth the time it took to do that. I don't care. How's Pokemon Scarlet going? Well, we just got... Okay, the camera are screwy, man. How's Pokemon Scarlet is going well. Okay, play it together perhaps another time. Right now, I just kind of want to focus on what I need to do for me. Once I'm a little bit more free of the required stuff, maybe I'll do a thing later on. But right now, I just kind of want to focus on the story objectives, just to press ahead for now. Okay. So... Okay. Let me think here. Thank you for your understanding, Freddy. I really appreciate it. Okay. So... let's see what we have next. So we have the remaining 2 members of Team Star, because I already have dealt with all the Titan Pokemon. I believe, relatively speaking, it needs to be her next. So we can set this as a destination, but I'm really not particularly close to the area because I haven't really touched the Northern Providence. So I am just going to have to go there manually. We can play next live. We'll see. All depends on when I go next with Pokemon Scarlet again. But if you want to be sure you're aware of when the next time I get live on Pokemon Scarlet is, you can always be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications so you know the next time that it pops up. Okay. So, yeah, I think this is where I want to go next. I want to try to get to that tower. I believe, yes, there's a Gimmighoul there, but I can't quite land because I don't have the ability to fly properly. You did? Awesome. Hopefully my alert box will do its thing. All right, just casually find the TM for Hyper Beam. Not even my first copy of it. Oh, right. Garchomp faded. You'll probably fix that. I mean, it doesn't matter, but still. Do not know why I didn't do Aqua Step properly. There we go. 60 Gimmighoul coins. Nice. How many are we with that? $534. Do I want to do a raid? My only concern about doing a raid right now is that I am probably not going to be high enough level to do a decently high-ranking raid at the moment. Oh! There's a TM! There's a TM! Alright, Rock Blast. Nice team, thanks. I caught them myself. Literally just found a random goodbye, and I'm like, I'm gonna make you good. And I did. The main thing when I was deciding to do this casual playthrough of Scarlet is I wanted to be certain that I absolutely did not use any of the Pokemon that I used in my original Violet playthrough. Okay, EXP Candy Medium. Oh, I hear it. There you are, you little stinker. Inching ever closer to victory and evolution. Okay. Nope, not the technical machine. And yes, that is officially what it is referred to as. I realize that it being, if it were referred to as the TM machine, it would still technically be referred to as the technical machine, but there's something about it being like explicitly saying, "Oh, I'm the technical machine." Just rubs me the wrong way. Many Hawluchas here. We will be addressing Hawlucha properly next month. Papaya berry. Trying to keep my eye out because you never know when you might find something weird. All right, there's another tower over here, which means we can potentially find more. Actually, there's 3 towers over here. Definitely might find some chunks of change here with potentially a lot of gimmicks here. Dragon Dance TM. Very nice. Boost attack and speed. Energy Root. Hello, Dum Dum. Not many mean to insult you. I'm simply calling you as you decide to refer to yourself. Hurricane TM, let's go. I hear the sounds of the ghouls of Gimme. So let's start climbing and see what these towers can offer us. Which game? This is Pokemon Scarlet on the Switch 2. Okay, there was a Gimmighoul here, but not one with a decent amount of coins. Hoping that one of these guys has one. Another Gimmighoul right there. Golduck, leave me alone. That's like, watch them start climbing the ladder. You like Clauncher? Clauncher's a good one. I like, oh, another Dragon TM, Dragon Pulse. Really good Dragon type move. I believe Dragon Pulse was introduced in Gen 4. And it's definitely one of the better Dragon type moves. It was a weird case of when they made the physical special split, they couldn't strictly have Dragon Claw be the decently powered Dragon type move. Because Dragon Claw was physical, but when it was originally introduced, it was special, so they had to make a compromise somewhere. So you have Dragon Claw and Dragon Pulse, which actually works very well with Clauncher because of its ability. You like Tinga Tom? I use it anytime I can in the fan games, including Cold Dragon Ghost Regional. That is fair. Speaking of ghost types. Oh, and actually, speaking of Gimmighoul specifically, I actually do have a couple. There was an event a couple months back where you could actually get up to 2 Gimmighoul in Pokemon Go that are not wearing the chest, which you're not normally able to get in Pokemon Scarlet or Violet. So, I actually have Gimmighoul, well, 2 Gimmighoul in that game that have no chest, which is pretty nice. The only thing I don't like is that the coins that they're carrying are like the, I don't know, what is it? The 10-year anniversary or whatever? I don't like that. Oh, dang it. Not right now, Dratini. Not, I'm busy. Nope, I did not want to add it. Dang it. Swablu. Golduck is annoying in Arceus. Yeah. There are a lot of Pokemon that prove to be an annoying threat in those games, but That actually is one of the reasons I like that game is because it makes certain Pokemon much more of a terror than they otherwise would considered be. Because like no one thought Paris as something to be feared because it's a horrible grass bug type. And that is still very much the case in the mainline Pokemon games. But in Legends Arceus, they made Paris pretty scary. Not gonna lie. There's a level of respect that we must now demonstrate for Paris. Okay. So I need to head further this way. Keep getting distracted by all these items. Okay. Oh, there's another gimmick over here. In a chest. Let's go, baby. $70 gimme gold coins. Let's go, baby. Here, another one. Hold up. There you are. There you are. There you are. I heard you, mother hacker. Hello, Zedrian. Welcome to the stream. You've challenged a Flying Terra Electrode. Nice. Sorry, choked on something. Ah. Okay, the next Team Starbase is right over there. Oh. It has begun to rain. Personally, I think this area would have been better for the previous member of Team Star that we fought. But that's just my opinion. Alright, Max Elixir. Oh. That was an item. That was dog. So many Pokemon here. Even some of the Pokemon Center. Jesus. Alright, we're not good actually. Let's go ahead and heal up. Okay. Now, let's double check to see how many Gimme Gold coins we're at now, because we did get quite a few just now. 661. So we're just under 2/3 done. Dog, you are not fungus, and you do not get to pretend to be an item. Here we go. Dude, you want to put on an umbrella or something? Your hair is going to get all messed up. GriffinOni. Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, GriffinOni. What do you think of Cassiopeia? They're a bag of riddles. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment towards Team Star. No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall. But what could it be? Well, I best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? Hi, guys. Hi. Forget the defenses of the base. The wild Pokemon over the turret. Jesus Christ. High-level low kicks out here. Like, seriously, people. You guys have plenty of defenses. Big Bamboo Shoot, Imprison. Okay, let's augment the team just a little bit because I want there to be less of a gap right now. So, increase Belly Bolt by 3 levels. Zitza wants to learn Zap Cannon. I'm going to skip on Zap Cannon because while it is very powerful, it lacks accuracy. Let's see. Let's increase Amarok one more time. Wants to learn Flamethrower. Oh, thank God. About time. Lava Plume, be gone. Beat the Electro. Nice. And then we'll increase Gravity S by 3 more as well. Okay. Now we're looking a little nicer. Jesus Christ! There's so many Pokemon! And they're faster than me. They're faster than me. They're faster than me. They're faster than me. Brad Buggerman has joined. Yeah, he has. You're pretty skilled. Not many trainers can choke off my Pokemon's attacks like that. Same to you. Ari, was it? Your Pokemon have clearly spent a lot of time honing their moves. I'm surprised to find the boss herself out here defending the gates. So I have to go away. Don't you trust your grunts enough to put them on guard duty? Watch your mouth. I'm here because I don't want to risk anyone else getting hurt, that's all. What a benevolent boss. Now, if you want to get on with our battle, I'm ready on my side. I'm gonna get a closer look. Who are you? GriffinOni, there you are. I started talking to this girl since she looked like she was the team star. Then she and a Pokemon came at me without warning. We were just battling it out. I knew you'd be out here. Carmen? Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine, honestly. Now get away from here. It's not safe. I'll take it regarding this base, Riri. You should get back inside. No, I won't back down. I can't. Oh, Riri, you need to stop this. Until the big boss comes back, I have to protect all of you in the CAF squad. And everyone else in Team Star, too. Also, did it just stop raining? So I have to go back to where you came. That's why you should get back to the base and rest up, even just for a little bit. As the boss's squad, I just can't. Riri, please. I'm your friend. Listen to what I'm saying. Fine, I'll go. I'm sorry, Carmen. Hey, that's no way to sign off. Let me hear Hasta La Vista from you, nice and loud. Hasta La Vista! I'm your opponent now, you two. Come on, I'll take you both down. Hey, GriffinOni. My Pokemon are actually running on empty after the last battle. Sorry to spray this on you, but do you think you can handle this grunt alone? Yeah, we got this. Thanks, I'll be cheering you on for the sidelines. I'll protect Riri with everything I have. You ready to battle? Let's go, I am so ready. Hasta la vista, let's go! What's up, the plushies gang? Welcome to the stream. We're fighting Team Star. Just throwing out a crow gunk. All right. Oh yeah. Gee, we are slightly under level for this, admittedly. The one and only chance, and you got straight up. You got a nasty plot. That's all you screwed up. Why does Crow even get nasty plot? Honestly, not exactly known for its special attacks. All right, Primate is out next. You just started as a content creator. Nice. Welcome to the world of it. So if you want to join the gang, on mind. Oh boy, that is That was a critical hit. Dang it. Channels up the plushie game. All right. Let's see here. Now I know it's got Simon Tantrum. I think I need to switch back. When are we going to get a Pokemon game based on Canada or Italy? One, it's nice to have my current country represented. Two, an Italian-based Pokemon region sounds beautiful. That's a good question. I want to say Italy was represented in one of the side games, but I'm not certain on that. Let's see. Oh, dang it. Nope, there is not. Not even a side game. I think we may have to up our level a little bit more to do this. Which one is your favorite shiny Gen 9 Pokemon? Probably Koraidon. Honestly, just among like all the Pokemon here, it's like it's such a genuine facelift, because it's so unfortunate that a lot of cases legendary Pokemon's shiny colors are just so awful, but not shiny Koraidon. It is beautiful. I see a few memes about a Canadian Pokemon region. Even if all I did was buy Riri a bit of time, that's fine. My job here is done, so I'll head back inside. Hasta la vista! Or-to-to-to! I take it you defeated the guard up front. That base is run by Team Star's fighting crew, the Cap Squad. Their boss, Aerie, is a skilled wrestler and coaches the whole Team Star in Pokemon battling. How about the starters? I'd say Skeledirge, just between the three of them. The other two don't really change enough to really be of noticeable difference. Like, Skeledirge is relatively subtle, but I'd say, relatively speaking, Skeledirge is probably my favorite. Koraidon, shiny is Chef's Kiss for... Yeah, absolutely. Of all the bosses, she'll likely be the most alert to hostilities after a declaration of war. She might try to stop this raid in its tracks by challenging you to a battle before anyone else. Yeah, we already met. I knew it. Tell me what happened. She retreated? We're talking about the same area, right? Well, seems there's nothing for it but now to attack the base head on. Ring the bell on the gates when you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Cat Squad off the map. Okay. I'm gonna just, I just didn't want something to break in there. Yeah, first of all, we need a heal. The first thing needs to happen. Next up, we need to move. Get out of the relative way. Okay. I hear a Gimmighoul again. Hold up, where are you? I hear you somewhere. Quick ball, very useful, very useful. There you are. There we go. And I believe that brings us up to 662 Gimmighoul coins. Another rare bone. We'll restore. Just want to check the environment real quick before we delve into this properly. Fire Blast. Tiny Bamboo Shoot. Guard Spec. Max Potion. Infinite items. It's really unbelievable. Revive. Misty Terrain. Energy Powder. Oval Stone. Tiny Bamboo Shoot again. EXP Candy M. Nope. Not what I meant to do. So many. Yeah, there were so many Pokemon. Just, like, really? Who, like, she was so worried about the base's defenses. Like, there were just a crap ton of Pokemon guarding the gate. I don't know why she felt the need to go out of her way to protect the base, because honestly, really not necessary. So the neat thing about this particular area is this would be the optimal place to evolve your Bisharp into King Gamut, as there are a lot of Bisharps for you to have your Bisharp take down in auto battles. Hex. But there was something here. Okay. All right. Let's go to the bag real quick. I want to boost on myself a little further. Okay, wants to learn Dig. I think I'm gonna pass on Dig for now. Okay, let's see if there's even more there. The reason I'm not focusing on Gimmighoul right now, even though it is relatively the lowest level, is because I would rather focus on just it generally doing other things at the moment. You actually have King Gamut. Nice. Okay. Leave it at that for now. I want to do one other thing, and that is I want to change the held item. Well, put away the held item. Does not work in this situation, and I think I'll give Gabrias a lucky egg. Okay, now let's go. This is definitely going to be harder than the other fights that we have done before, but that is fine. Doesn't make for good content if I never struggle. I definitely need to move capitalism to a different spot. Let's go. For a challenge, she's ready. The first Pokemon in party. Yes, I am. Let's go. You call King Gamut Eagle Eye. Nice. That's a cool name. Code Red, Operation Soft Alert. Everyone get your possession, defend the boss with all you got. And rest assured, intruder, we'll deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to be 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, that is. Good luck with that. An obscenely generous amount of time. I'll stress it immensely. All right, let's go. Machamp, come on. I actually do like this area a little bit, just the way that it's not as open as the other places. It was a lot easier to kind of navigate the area before when I didn't have these such narrow pathways, but here it's at least challenging to walk through, theoretically. All right, pressing on to our next victim of the day. Just gonna casually run in here, throw my Pokemon, and create as much chaos as possible. Oh yeah, you can just refresh your party too. It doesn't cost any time or any money or anything at all. Literally free. So I was recording episodes for my Heart Gold Let's Play earlier today, and one of the things I worked on was infiltrating the Team Rocket HQ. And in Heart Gold, you have those Persian statues that allow you to fight 2 rocket trainers every time that you walk by one. And I went by every single one. I did not disable any of them preemptively. I literally walked by every single one that I could in my first run through of the room, just to show how busted the concept of it was. And multiple of my Pokemon leveled up in the process, and I got a ton of money for the trouble. And the nice thing about recording Let's Plays like that is that I can go through all the trouble of doing all the tedious grinding, but you don't have to watch all of it. I can cut ahead and just say, hey, I did the exact same thing, except now I did it at this statue. Ooh. King Gamer reminds me of the samurai. That's absolutely what he's supposed to be. I don't think we can hold him off much longer, boss. Oh, she queen. My queen. Time to deal with the boss Team Rocket Starfighting crew, Airy. I don't know why I say Team Rocket. It's not any involvement here. Okay, I'm ready. Doesn't matter who you are. I'll bear anyone who tries to take down Team Star. This time I won't run away. Hurrah! Alright, challenged by Team Airy, Team Star. Those statues in the Rocket HQ really are great for money and EXP. It's funny because they were meant to deter the player, but they only make the player stronger. The base impression us, I won't let this raid of yours go any further. Yeah, no, you just, I got just an absolute absurd amount of money from this. All right, opening it with Poison Jab. Pretty decently powerful. I'll give it as good as I get. That's a promise. We'll see who's left standing at the end. She has heal balls. That's really cute. Fits the aesthetic, but it also reflects well on their personality. Aqua Jet. Boom. All right, Simeon. Just out of an abundance of caution, we're gonna do Masquerada. You might think this is counterproductive, but as a reminder, Masquerada, this particular one anyway, has Play Rough. But more importantly, is Play Rough with Protean. So that means it changes to a Fairy type, which means it is no longer weak to Fighting type, and I get the same type of attack boost off of Play Rough. The only thing is that they nerfed Protean this generation to only allow you to change types once, whereas in Gen 6 when it was introduced, it changed your type every single time you used a new type of move. Which is way better, and I don't understand why they got rid of that. Anyway, Annihilate is up next. I think I'm gonna bring Gabrias for this one, because Annihilate is very powerful. Also, when I first saw this, I was actually floored. I did not think that they were actually going to seriously introduce a new evolution to Primeape of all things. Oh right, it's neutral. It's neutral dark. Whoops. All right, I need to think what would be the best play here. Okay, I'm gonna operate under this assumption. I want to say that Annihilate got slower when it evolved. There we go. There we go, Meowscarada. You're the best. Okay, Lucario's up next. We're going to switch to Mega X. So for some reason, have you ever had a Baxcalibur? I've not used one in a playthrough. Actually, in one of my previous sessions, I want to say, not when I was messing around with Scarlet Life, but when I was doing Violet Life for certain events, I actually did find, I did find the Shiny Pre-Evolution, and I was able to get it to evolve fully. We may not get through this in one clean take. Not unless I get really cheesy really fast. You do? Nice. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna play it like this. Alright. Aqua Step. I'm going to be incredibly cheap here and use Terrestrialized Aqua Jet. Okay. I refuse to lose, so please, lend me your strength. What's up, that cool kid, AV? Call me Baxcalibur Frost. Nice. All right. I think, let me think. So, power 55, doubles because I don't have a held item, and then doubles again. That's 220. And then, so it'd be 120, and then another 60 on top of that, so 180. So, yeah, acrobatics is still... Actually, you know what? No, I didn't factor in Torrent. Okay. I have a strategy for this. Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring in. We're gonna use the power of capitalism. We're gonna buy our way out of this problem, not by any means that are particularly legitimate. Just by using a max revive on our fallen Pokemon to get Megan X back in the battle. Oh, your boy capitalism is doing well. Did you know I have a fairy type Terra Dratini? I did not know that. That's a really that's a very good counter, especially when you are using Dratini against other dragon types. Video subscribing and liking, very much appreciated, cool kid. Definitely living up to your name. Ooh, gear shift. That's not good, actually. Speed rose sharply, also boosts his attack. Yep, capitalism is done. That's alright. Capitalism was bound to fail at some point. You guys get what I'm doing with that? Okay, we're gonna do this. I have a plan with this, but it's one of those things where I have to be very careful. Discharge. Shift gear is triggered now, so static is not necessarily going to be helpful. Right now, I'm trying my Nintendo so I can play Scarlet. Nice. Charging. Now I gotcha. Yeah, autocorrect is a pain in the neck here. Alright, catch Starmobile. Alright, I have to at least consider the possibility that the cast Starmobile is higher speed, so we're going to use Aqua Jet and be cheap. That's not enough. That's not good, actually. We may not get through this one, actually. Okay. I always get nervous when it does that. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Do you want a level 90 plus once my intended charges? Appreciate the offer, but I'm going to go ahead and pass on that right now. Full restore. I got plenty of high-level Pokemon in stock in my home. Just not on this particular game. Save file. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, Megan X. I need you to really clutch it, like, right now. Ah! Oh! Oh! Let's go. Oh, that was too close. That was too close, but that's what we love. That's what makes the content. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm gonna pass out now, and the world will turn sepia. About a year and a half ago. I'm so sorry. I think I went a little too far. Nah, don't worry about it. We're the ones who asked you to put us through some tough battle practice so we could train up. Yeah, but... Truly, you need not apologize, my lady. Thanks to thy sage instruction, I am making swift strides towards mastering the art of battle. And I could never have evolved my Pokemon without you, Eri. Even the big boss said it's thanks to you that we have a fighting chance against our bullies. See? Nothing but gratitude. To us, you're the brightest star in the whole team. Come on, quit being silly. Just one thing. We've been training for 4 whole hours now. I'm totally pooped. Dang, that's a long training session. I'm sorry. You all must really should take a break. I'll go for a run while you rest up. My lady, we four train our own, but you, our steadfast mentor, have rested not once. I cannot help but worry for thy health. Thank you for your concern, Atticus. But lately, I feel like I can take anything. Even if I'm really tired or feel like crying. Remember that time we all got together and riffed on the gym badge designs to create our very own star badges? Well, I don't know what it is, but just looking at my star badge makes me feel so strong. Like I want to give it my all. I gave it my all, but it wasn't enough. I wasn't enough. You show me amazing strength. Even if the code didn't require me to give it to you, I want you to have this. Got the mother heckin'. Well, fist badge? It's one of the star badges. First time here, welcome Omar. I'd like to see you try out your trademark move too. Here, this one's for you. Close combat, great fighting type move. 120 base power, but also lowers your defenses when you use it. So, high risk, high reward. I know you're part of Operation Starfall, but I could tell from our battle that you're not a bad person. The way your Pokemon look at you with such trust gives it away. Do me a favor and look away for a moment. This is a bit much for me to take. I just really... Ah! Aww. Looks like it's all over. Oh, Riri. This is the Team Star member you battled at the gates earlier. I asked her to come along for a talk. Is the other stream live? Yes, so there is a horizontal and a vertical live stream on my YouTube channel. There's also a live stream on my Twitch as well. In addition to Kick and TikTok. I stream in a lot of places. You seem to be on much friendly terms with Eric compared to the other grunts. Oh god, the sun's coming in! Why is that? Oh, you spotted that? Guys, the models, they're going into the light! Well, alright, I don't mind telling you. A new day dawns! Truth is, I used to hate Riri. She's an amazing trainer and athlete, and she's really pretty too. I'm going to the other one. Fair! It took her no time at all to become popular at the academy. I was queen of the class before she came along, but then everyone liked her more than me. So let me guess, you started to pick on her? Pretty much. I got her classmates to join in too. We were all so stupid. But in the end, kids are always fickle, and once one thrill wears off, they look for something new. Before long, the class chose me as their next target and started bullying me instead. I guess I deserved it, but then Riri, she chose to help me even though I'd been so horrible to her. She told me that she understood how hard it is to have no one on your side, and she invited me into Team Star. Even after you bully her like that. What a kind girl. She really is, and joining the team worked out great for us. It's been so much fun. There are rumors that Team Star likewise engages in bullying. After hearing my story, do you really think that's true? No, I'm really... Do you think that the Great Tusk is pretty much an elephant dragon? I need a little more lizard-like aspects. It's definitely an ancient, powerful elephant, but I wouldn't call it an elephant dragon. Riri and the rest of Team Star made me who I am today. Please, don't take away our greatest treasure. Well, I literally, objectively did, but we're gonna move past that. $50-50. GriffinOni, it's me. I take it that Ari handed over the star badge to you then? I see. With that boss, the Cap Squad should be a hair's breadth from disbanding. Even Ari. I'm sorry. We're almost there now, just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, GriffinOni. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? Yeah, for a while now, totally. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the game back in the day. Hello, playing Pokemon. Hello, Steven. Back in what day? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad boss themselves, confronted their bullies head on. I think a Dragon Terror Great Tusk would be awesome. That I agree on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school one after another. And then Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Forget the epic dramatic rain that is accentuating my dark tale. Now about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Here we go, baby. What? Which one? Scarlet vibe? Scarlet! As you can tell, I'm wearing many an orange thing. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus reward. Here I am. Does that clear it up? Stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Penny's the best. Let's just, can we agree on that? I know we haven't really gotten into the depth of Penny's situation, but we can all agree. Whether or not you have the advantage of hindsight, Penny is the best. Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. It's so weird that I had to explain it to you again without advantage of hindsight. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. Even if just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away Team Star wasn't the one of them wrong. And I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. Like, imagine you're fighting a Great Tusk and they use the Dragon Terra. You right. I don't know about that. You really think so? I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. Alright, Pokemon materials. Next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, GriffinOni. Ferdon, do you really want to be sleeping around in the rain like that? Like, my guy. Okay. This is actually a cool thing I like. They actually have, like, little, like, rocket booster seats for the lizards. It's great. Alright. More TMs are now available for creation. Just gonna explore the general vicinity and see if I can't find anything that's remotely worth my time. The Sunflora there. Gold Duck and Liquidation. Liquidation is a phenomenal move if you're raising a physical water type at a time. I think my switch is broken. It's not charging. I mean, was it 100% dead before you plugged it in? If that's the case, you just need to give it time. It's not going to instantly turn back on the moment you plug it in. You got to give it a little bit of time to take in the juice. Lumberry, very, very, very good item. Is essentially the be-all, end-all of status healing berries. All right, Rock Slide, normal Vivillon. Another Lumberry. Power Herb. Ooh. We also got another Ultra Ball. Power Herb is very useful. Hyper Potion. The Floette over there. We'll be talking about Floette in tremendous detail next month. Okay, I think we need to construct a new path for ourselves. Okay, so we need to go here. I don't really have any Pokemon centers particularly close, but this will have to do for now. I am going to at least deal with the remaining member of Team Star before we end this stream. But before we do anything, we need to heal our squad. That's never been more necessary than now. We got through that battle by a hair. But I'm pretty sure that was the toughest Team Star one, so the next one should be relatively simple by comparison. Honestly, Wo-Chien is one of the stranger legendary Pokemon. Which one is... I always get mixed up with the names. Let me double check. Yeah, Wo-Chien definitely is it's a very curious Pokemon, to be sure. I do like the idea, though, of a Pokemon, like a person basically turning into this monster because it amassed so much forbidden text. Because that is what it reads in the Pokedex, and I think just as a concept, that is really, really cool. All right. Yep, it's literally down there. There are many doggos lining the ground. Here's Glaceon. But Chi-Yu is awesome sauce for as a shiny. Yeah, no, as far as shiny Pokemon, yeah, Chi-Yu is awesome. It's definitely the best of the four. Bluefish is good. But why make a choose between the red and the blue fish? We can have both. Oh, multiple Gardevoir. It's every Pokemon fan's fantasy. Okay. Hop right into the roof here. Alright, I'm here in Gimme Goal again. Where are you? There you are. Another Gimme Goal coin. Okay. Milo just call him Beesh. Honestly, it's a pretty good nickname. Not gonna lie. What's that? You can't. Yeah, it does stink. They just won't let us really nickname things. Okay, hold up. That's a lot. That's so many Frostmoth. Like, I'm sorry. If you saw that in real life, you'd be utterly terrified. Never mind the Frostlass, I want to take away my soul. That's just O Tuesday. Just trying to remain extra observant. You never know what might come up. Oh, Rotatato. I see you're almost at the 5th base. Hold up inside there. Team Star's last remain squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you, GriffinOni. GriffinOni, Cassiopeia. So you may as well climb. Of course, it's the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action. Clive, I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to this operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first. Well, that's all water under the bridge. Frostlass, Wither, Storm. When we're finished with this base, will that be the end of Operation Starfall then? Not quite. We'll still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind last of all. Do you have any leads on how to find them? I'm hoping they'll come out into the open once all squad bosses have stepped down. I see. We've come so far. Only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you. Cassiopeia's hung up? Alright. It's you, GriffinOni. I've slowly but surely come to understand Team Star. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care in that base, Master GriffinOni. Sorry for getting all polite there. Don't know what came over me. Yeah, Clive. No one's fooled. I'll return later when it's time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? I'm not sure. No, I need to say more comments. I'm not sure! I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's ferry crew, the Rukba squad, led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out the information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours. You know, I think he might be here to try to take us on. Frostlass was a storm. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master? I guess that follows. Is that so? Well, then that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? You'd be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle. Sure. Why do you want to battle me? Splendid. Then let us begin. Very, very strange and just kind of left field, but okay. So he's got more Grim to start off with. Not the best situation for my team. I actually don't really have a good way of dealing with fairy types, as I recall, because I still have not evolved to Gimmighoul. But I am over leveled, and if I was able to deal with the last one, I should have no trouble with this one. Alright, Hatcham. Yeah, I don't really have any way of dealing with fairies at all. My best option is just going to be Aqua Stepping the crap out of everything and hoping that I can just sweep through things with no problem. All right, acrobatics. I remembered flattening this area would take a ton. That makes sense. Also, is that pun on purpose? Well, well. I can never tell with you, Uber Dan. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young master's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think? At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubt you're here to make trouble, so I gotta let everyone know. Hasta la vista! What's the toe? I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. That base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Ruckabah Squad. Their boss Ortega is the mechanic of that team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to all the dirty work for him. You say that as if that hasn't been the case for all the others, but whatever. My puns are all intended. Fantastic. But his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it until Ortega shows up and go from there. Ring the bell on the gate once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Ruckabah Squad off the map. Okay. Let me check here. Are we fully restored? I know we didn't take any damage, but I like to restore Josuke's power points before we proceed onwards. And it's right there. Excuse me. Why do they always do that star formation literally all the time? I'm sorry, Bronzong. Get the hell out of my way. Infinity Fray. Their name's Team Star, and you're asking why they're doing the star thing. That's why they do. That's their whole thing. Thank you. All right. I'm on you. Okay. Now we absolutely do need to heal because I had to waste more of my power points just to get into the darn Pokemon Center. I can't believe that happened. Okay. I just trying to be very observant. Hold up. I hear a Gimmigold. I don't want to deal with this right now. There you are. Hello, Floette. How come the bosses don't do it? A great question. Okay. Let's go. I think the bosses kind of have their own, like, just kind of approach to things. And I think just with the absurdly large vehicles, it's not necessary. I want to say they do it at a later point, though. Even the small stars can let the night sky, but they shine together as constellations. For the last battalion Team Star, lose it isn't an option. Hey, kid, let's say if you beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, we'll call the boss out to deal with you. How's that for hospitality? All right, Josuke, let's do this. Oh, God. We're surrounded by balloons. Oh God, more singing balloons. Yep, it is indeed time to lock in. You're absolutely right. Because God forbid we take the balloons anything less than seriously. Okay, see now the Mimikyus, worth our time and attention. Okay. More balloons, more balloons, more balloons. Over here, please. There's a Tinkertiff. They're so cute. Ooh, we got some Florges. It's Florges, but what would be the floor? What would be the plural of that? Florgeses or Florges? I think Florgeses would probably be the better term to use, all things considered. Our defenses are breached. It's up to the boss now. Oh God, it's so pink. But he does not truly embody pink. He is simply an imitator, demonstrating but a mockery of what it is to be pink. Time to deal with the final boss team star, Ortega. Let's go. Huh. So you're GriffinOni. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Hey, listen, man. Are you riding around on a legendary Pokemon? Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm going to lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. You hate pink? Well, everyone has their taste, I guess. And of course, he has a luxury ball. Okay, Azumarill. Water fairy type. So this is actually not good. Promise I'll play nice. So don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. If I had to guess, Azumarill has the ability Huge Power, which will double its physical attack. So although it has base 50 attack, it actually has base 100 attack thanks to Huge Power. I'm going to assume. Really? Charm? You had a free shot. Absolutely wasted it. There we go. That's Huge Power Aqua. Oopsie, did you realize how matched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time. Yeah, no, buddy. All right. And Azumarill is properly cooked. If you are able to cook with electricity. I guess technically you are if you have an electric stove, but that's just more of a meat fan. Next up is really tough, pure fairy type. Don't really have a good way of dealing with this, so what we're going to do is go switch into Scarlet. We're going to rely on Protein, and then we are going to use critical hit Flower Tricks to deal with this. Okay. Yeah, I'll lock in with Flower Trick. Let's go. Time for some terrestrialization, baby. And terrestrializing to a grass type on top of Protein will also make it so I am no longer weak to fairy type attacks. Critical hit, baby! What are the odds of that? Literally 100%. Alright, Dash Bun. We'll keep it in. What's up, Mazzy? Welcome to the stream. We're fighting dogs with cats, as one typically does. Alright, Masquerade's attack fell. Irrelevant. Next to the power of critical hits, baby. Oh, well. Consider me proven wrong. What's up, Magic Dragon Fusion? El Ortega. Fire takes less damage from fairy type moves. True, but that is very true. But it doesn't necessarily do more damage either. So, what the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. All right, Misty Surge has been put into play. Gen 9 introduced a lot of dogs, which is cool. Yeah, it's a good thing that people like dogs, because otherwise people will get really sick of the idea. Because, boy, there are a lot of Pokemon that are dogs. Oh, God. We hit it so hard with Flower Dread that it caused it to rain. You got rid of your own mist, you idiot. Well, that had nothing to do with me. I changed the weather. You just got rid of the mist. All right, Confuse Ray. All right, in that case, what we're going to do... We're going to do U-turn because this is not particularly working great. There we go. This we can switch out relatively safely and deal some extra chip damage. Okay, I need to think. Yeah, we'll do Megan X. Even though it is technically raining, it doesn't count properly as harsh rainy weather, so it won't affect our damage at all. But what will affect damage is Will-O-Wisp. We're going to go ahead and use Will-O-Wisp and hopefully burn. Come on, burn, 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 burn. Oh, it doesn't affect it. Well, then. Come on, flamethrower, flamethrower, flamethrower. Griffin, is that you again? It is indeed me. Though I do not recognize that username, Lord West 111. Perhaps it has been a while. Yeah, like I said, flamethrower is not affected by this particular type of weather. It's not the harsh rain that plagues, plagues battles. Oh, come on! Look at that. That is 1 pixel. That is literally a pixel. I'm not sure if you guys can even see that properly with the size of the screen as is. Dang it. Where's Sarah Ledge? Sarah Ledge is in a Violet version. I don't think you can actually get Sarah Ledge. I mean, you can transfer over Sarah Ledge in this game. But either way. By the way, despite the fact that we were confused multiple times, not once did it ever pop up. Let's go. You can? How could I lose? What the heck? Perhaps I've been misinformed then. About 1.5 years ago. Anyway, sepia background flashback time. Oh, what the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I want to see the looks on our bully's face once we got it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand, genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all the effort would have 0 payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mela, cool, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? I was watching show, but this is more entertaining. Ah, fantastic, I'm glad. If that hunk of junk just doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, you just gotta crank up the power somehow. It doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna trade in my Charcadet and have him evolve. The boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is not at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait! You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. God, this sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. Thank you for the compliment. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. God, fine, like I have a choice anyway. So take the badge already. You'd better treat it with the respect it deserves. This is the most awkward foot. Look at that. Neither one of them are comfortable with this this handshake here. He's so upset. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM2. Feel free to marvel how awesome it is. TM79 Dazzling Gleam. Phenomenal fairy type move, especially if you're in a double battle. Uses damage to the opponent Pokemon by emitting a powerful flash. And just so you know, you're the worst. Like, the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Yeah, Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm good to head on home. W. Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I'd like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you just met. Well, my answer is the same as everyone else's in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the Academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington. 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate to a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherunto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the Academy, one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the Academy. No, I should imagine not. My former duty deleted all records of the incident, you see. Oh, former deputy. Oh, hey, back again. How's yours there? I'm doing well, Putra. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. The student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half studying abroad? This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region, under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. More like, well, I guess no way to really fit Sword in there. Galar is where the Sword and Shield game took place. So I tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible! After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington, how come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends at Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Aww. Very, very sweet. Ta-ta-ta-toe. GriffinOni, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Ortega's star badge? Yes. With its boss no longer around, the Rookba squad is as good as finished. So Ortega was the last. All 5 squad bosses have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long now that they've lost their special positions. After that, they should be back attending classes at the academy. Nice work out there, GriffinOni. Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. Thanks. Now about your reward, GriffinOni. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone. As promised. 20,000 LP. Very nice. You can now make more kinds of TMGs in the TM machine. Oh, that reminds me. I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed. You can go ahead and give GriffinOni his bonus reward now. It was really sweet, but sometimes, do you feel the NPCs say too much? You know, here's the thing. If this had been dumped on us, like, right from the start, or, like, somewhere in the middle, I could definitely understand it being a little too much. This is the last one that we're doing, so this is the kind of point where we're wrapping up the situation. So I don't mind getting a lot of exposition just to kind of be sure we're tying up the loose ends effectively. But I could definitely see the argument for the NPCs talking a little too much. I think it would be nice if they gave you an option. It's like, hold down Y to skip conversation. But I don't think they overdo it objectively with the dialogue. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. Sometimes stories are important, but we had to do with all the NPC. But there's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss and have Team Star disbanded for good. Where's the big boss? Don't worry, there's no need to search him out. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. Dun 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 dun. I know that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were my closest friends, and I treasured them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give it up, so I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. GriffinOni, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. Then I'll see you both there. So Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. But with this revelation, I might just have an inkling as to their true identity. Oh my god, it's Joker! It seems they'll find our answers after dark in the Academy schoolyard. Let's prepare as best we can before heading over. Alright, let's head back over to Pokemon Center. Okay, now that's just difference in coloration due to one being a Golduck and the other one being a Vaporeon. Oh god. We're getting chased by Golducks. Oh, that. I hear the call of the stinker once more. 10 to give me gold coins. Nice. Let's go ahead and heal real quick. Okay, let's stay right here for now. I just had some mint chocolate chip ice cream. Nice. So I just listened to the Beatles earlier, and I really need to get Abby to helping me on the road. Haha. Okay, so let me switch my intermission here. Okay, so hold up. There we go. Now it's displaying properly. So with that taken care of, we have now completed all of the primary objectives. So we have cleared through all HMs. We've defeated all of the leaders of Team Star, and we have taken care of all of the Titan Pokemon. So now the only thing left to do is deal with the final challenges of those respective stories. But we're not going to do that today. It's going to be a little bit. So I don't know exactly when the next Pokemon Scarlet stream is going to be. I can't tell you right now, though. Tomorrow, what's going to happen, we're going to have another decently long live stream of Pokemon Odyssey. We didn't do an Odyssey stream today because my schedule didn't reasonably allow it. As I kind of mentioned earlier last week, there was a lot of schedule conflicts coming up, and today was one of them. But yeah, we are going to be doing another stream of Pokemon Odyssey tomorrow, and then hopefully sometime this week, because I will have a little bit of extra time, I will I'll try to do another stream of Scarlet. But either way, we have an Odyssey episode coming out tomorrow. We have 3 more episodes of Pokemon Heart Gold scheduled to come out this upcoming week. And if you have not already done so, check out the latest episode of 100% Orange Juice that dropped today. But in any case, before I go, I do want to do one more thing here, just as an additional reminder. So if you look into the chats now, I'm sending once again the link to my Discord server. So if you want to join the Discord server and get consistently updated on things going on and just generally join a chill but slowly expanding community of people that are associated with my channel, I would sincerely appreciate it if you would join. My close friends are there. We have a few guests in there. Uber Dan's in there. He comes up a lot. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord server, click on the link that I posted in the chat and join the Discord server and help expand the community. But that's going to be it for today. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you have not already done so. And I will see you guys next time. Those of you who are on Twitch, don't go away yet because I think we may be rating a channel very shortly. So see you all and good night.